Welcome to Exercise Your Mind. I am Rebecca and my partner is Vicky, and we are occupational therapy students from Dominican University. We are working with Vivalon to develop a healthy aging program, and we couldn't be more excited to share with you what we've developed. I know typically this group would meet in person, but we wanted to create a session that could be done by yourself or with a loved one at home during these unprecedented times. Take some time to gather a beverage and pen and paper in case you feel like your ideas will be better served on paper throughout our activities. Take a minute to think about these questions. What are your most favorite activities? Have you recently participated in them? Are there activities you enjoy but have not recently participated in? Write down some of your answers so you can share your ideas with those in the Healthy Aging program or others around you. I hope you were able to connect with someone on those questions or were able to reflect on your own. So why are we here? We are here to help you live a healthy and happy life. We were tasked to customize a healthy aging program for members at Vivalon, which are you. We strive to build a program that fits your needs as a community. Part of healthy aging is building a healthy lifestyle, which can be done by eating right, getting enough sleep, staying active, and continued participation in your daily activities. Before we get into it, let's take a stretch break. First, here is why we are addressing cognition within our class today. Cognitive impairment is the leading cause of disablement, which significantly reduces independence, quality of life, and participation in one's daily functional activities. So what is cognition? They are functions carried out by the brain, which can include but are not limited to attention, memory, planning, learning, problem solving, self-control, understanding, creation of speech, and visual perception. Some of these words may be confusing. To clarify some of these cognitive components, I will use the game of chess as an example. Attention. Each player is focusing on the board to play chess. Memory. Each player needs to remember the move they made to retrack their steps and understand what the next best move is. Planning. Each player is thinking of a strategy to win the game. Learning. Each player is learning different strategies from their opponent. Problem solving. Each player is considering their opponent's move to make the best next move. Self-control. Each player must carefully think of their next move instead of making rash decisions. And visual perception, which helps you to see which chess piece is in front or behind, understand how far something is from yourself, and so much more. Now that you understand what cognition is and the impact it has on your daily activities, here is a statistic demonstrating how many people are living with cognitive impairment. Since cognitive decline is such a prevalent impairment amongst older adults, action needs to be taken to delay cognitive impairment and to enhance your quality of life. Why is it important to preserve your cognition? First, cognitive decline comes with age and impacts one's ability to perform everyday tasks. Delaying cognitive decline increases participation in meaningful activities, reduces caregiver burden and cost, and improves quality of life. Older adults are capable of neuroplasticity, which means they are capable of maintaining and improving their cognition throughout the lifespan. Take a break. Next step, steps to stay mentally sharp. Press pause, take a 2-minute break, and when you're ready to resume, press play. What can you do to stay mentally sharp? Engage in physical activities that are safe but get your heart rate up. Also, remaining cognitively active and socially active supports brain health and could delay the onset of cognitive decline. Consuming a nutritious diet rich in fresh fruits, nuts, and vegetables will not only help physical health, but will promote your mental health, which also impacts your cognition. Selecting activities that you enjoy will increase the likelihood that you will continue to engage in them over time. Lastly, it's never too late to make changes to a healthier lifestyle. how to stay mentally active. Examples of mental activities include adopting a new hobby, learning a new language or how to play an instrument, engaging in formal education at a community center or OLLI, high-level reading, or challenging games with strategy. For social activities, there may be ways to stay socially active with your community which provides the greatest connection to others. Participate in clubs, volunteer, or other community pursuits. Many of these programs are low cost or free, such as joining a walking group or book club. Also, staying socially active with friends and family on a regular basis. Physical activities that are safe but get your heart rate up include chair yoga, dancing, walking, lifting weights at home or with household items. Will also help to keep your brain active. Let's take a break. Next up, activity modification. Press pause, take a 2-minute break, and when you're ready to resume, press play. The grading of activities is used in occupational therapy practice. Many of our daily activities can be modified to become more accessible or, in contrast, more challenging. For example, cooking can be modified or graded down by purchasing pre-cut vegetables. It can be further graded down by purchasing pre-packaged foods or takeout. Cooking can be graded up by cutting the vegetables yourself. Can you give me another example of grading up the activity of cooking? Can you think of another activity that can be graded up or down? Caution should be exercised when grading up an activity so the person does not experience undue frustration. The just right challenge is described as just slightly above what a person can do. Activity modification reflection exercise. What are your most favorite activities? Have you recently participated in them? Are there activities you enjoy but have not recently participated in? Reflect on these survey questions from the beginning of our presentation. Now take an opportunity to reflect on an activity that you would like to continue to participate in or try, and how you may make this activity more accessible or challenging to find the just right fit for you. Let's take another break. Next up, seated king exercises. Press pause, take a 2-minute break. When you're ready to resume, press play. Welcome to Seated Cane Exercises, brought to you by Dominican University's occupational therapy students. Repeat each exercise 4 times. For the first exercise, seated push-ups, sit on a stable chair. Use both hands to grab each end of a cane or stick. Hold the cane horizontally and rest it on your chest. Push the cane forwards and backwards at chest level. Repeat this motion 4 times. Exercise 2 is an overhead press. Sit on a stable chair. Use both hands to grab each end of the stick. Hold the cane horizontally and rest it on your chest. Push the cane up in the air and bring it back down to your chest. Repeat this motion 4 times. Exercise 3, floor taps. Sit on a stable chair. Grab the handle part of your cane with your right hand. Tap the cane on the floor in front of you 4 times. Switch hands and grab the handle part of the cane with your left hand. Tap the cane on the floor in front of you 4 times. Exercise 4, alternating hand cheers. Sit on a stable chair. Grab the cane in the middle with your right hand. Push the cane in the air and bring it back down. Repeat 4 times. Switch hands and grab the cane in the middle with your left hand. Push the cane in the air and bring it back down. Repeat 4 times. Exercise 5. Row the boat. Sit on a stable chair. Grab the cane with both hands, spaced about 5 inches away from each other, or whatever you're comfortable with. Pretend you are rowing a boat by sweeping the cane with your left while rowing in front to back. Repeat this motion 4 times. Switch hands and repeat the motion on your right side. Repeat this motion 4 times. You can memorize each of these exercises for an added cognitive challenge. We encourage you to think about these questions and share the answers with the facilitators of your Healthy Aging program. For more information about programs to increase your cognitions offered by Vivalon, contact Joanne Holliday.